Will without honor is nothing.
Nemesor Xandra is a Necron noble of the Sautek dynasty, who may be the one and only truly kind Necron. He is a military mastermind, perhaps the greatest within the dynasties, and he is essentially undefeated upon the field of battle. The Nemesor is quite peculiar, however, for he has a hint of madness about him. Xandra supposedly still sees the world as it was in the days of old, 60 million years ago. To him, he is still fighting separatists and rebels of Necron tier, and still believes himself to be a flesh and blood being. Along with this comes a strict adherence to the codes of his people. Xandra is likely the most honorable being in the galaxy. He will take prisoners and treat them well. He will offer surrender, and even release the enemy commander if a parley occurs. He also refuses the use of death marks and canoptics within his armies. The usual Necron desire to extinguish all life is entirely absent within Xandra, and he spends much of his time speaking of the days of old and making witty comments to his bodyguard and best friend, Vargard Oberon. So ingenious is the Nemesor that he could legitimately rival that of Imhotep himself, yet the Stormlord has no doubts when it comes to Xandra's loyalty. The Nemesor is one of the extremely few Necrons to still feel emotion, and it is almost as if he and his guard somehow kept their souls through biotransference. All of this does not stop him from utterly crushing enemy commanders, yet he will not fire needlessly upon civilians, and the enemy will always have the choice of surrender. Xandra is a poet as well, and to Gidrum's nobility's great discontent, will spend hours reciting such poetry at victory feasts as he sips wine from an empty cup and eats food from an empty plate, oftentimes beside a terrified mortal commander that he had captured. Xandra has moments of clarity where he seems to see reality for what it is, and there are times where it is hard to know if he is truly mad or if he is simply choosing to enjoy the bleak life and situation of the Necron people.